Well, hello there my little goldies, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my sanctuary, literally. So today's video is going to be just a little bit of an update. I'm going to kind of chat at you guys and show you a few things. I'll kind of explain what we're going to do today. I thought we could do something a little bit fun. Just because it's been pretty morose around here over the last couple of weeks. I am recording this. Today is July 28th. July 28th. Had to look at my watch there for just a minute. July 28th, which is Tuesday. This is a Tuesday afternoon. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update just in case you haven't seen my last video, maybe my last couple of videos. Hi, Alex. We got an Alex here today. Hi. Silly boy. So, with seeing him in the video here, hopefully you guys can see him, but with seeing him in the video, that kind of brings me to the little sad update that I wanted to give you guys, in case you haven't seen my last video, as I said. But as you can probably see right now, or you kind of get the idea, we have Mr. Alex here, and the only one we have here now is Mr. Alex. And that is because a couple weeks ago, sadly, Caleb passed away, and those of you that have been with my channel know that I had two beautiful, lovely, amazing, awesome golden retrievers, and one of them was my old guy. He was Caleb. He was 13 and a half, and and then the other guy here, this is Alex, full name Alexander Graham Bell, and he is 4. And so, like I said, Caleb was 13 and a half, and he left the earth 2 weeks ago this past Saturday. So July 11th, we actually took him in to do the deed, and the back end, he was having a lot of trouble with his hips, and the back end just finally collapsed. He couldn't walk anymore. Probably about that Saturday morning and Friday night, it really just, I won't say it began because it's been happening for quite a while, but Friday night it just really kind of came to a head, and he couldn't even get himself up to go outside, and Saturday morning, like, he tried to take a couple of steps and he just collapsed. So it was time to kind of put an end to all that, and as sad as it was the thing we needed to do because he was suffering, poor guy. But yeah, we miss him very, very terribly, and my heart broke, and my heart is still breaking, and it's just been really sad. There's just a big piece missing, but unfortunately, when you have fur kids or fur babies, there comes a day when you have to face all that. And we've been through it before. This isn't our first rodeo as far as that goes, but it never gets any easier, and no matter how many times you go through it, and no matter how much time you think you have to prepare yourself for it, it's not easy, guys. It really isn't, and it takes a while to get through the grief, and but we're making it. We're plugging away. We're trucking along. We're just trying to keep doing things to keep ourselves busy and occupied. That's kind of the best thing to do, because if you do that, it kind of keeps you from wallowing, pretty much, But what, silly boy? What? But, thank goodness we have Alex here, because otherwise, like, this place would be so lonely. Yep, so we have Alex here to play with and to keep us laughing, because he's such a goof. He's such a silly boy, yeah. But anyway, I wanted to give you that update in case, like I said, you guys didn't know. Some of you actually do follow me on Facebook, so you may know already. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys that update. And for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And you can go back on some of my videos and you can see footage of Caleb. But yeah, so we won't be seeing him in videos anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, he's still with me in spirit. He's still watching over things here, and I totally believe that. So, I miss his physical presence, but, he's still here, so yep. But anyway, on with what we're going to be doing in this video. So what's going to happen today? And I thought we could do something kind of fun. And, oh my goodness, Alex got my nose. So what I thought we would do today is something I haven't haven't really done before, really, and I thought I would kind of share with you guys. And I've seen these kind of videos on YouTube before, so I thought I would kind of try one out myself. But I kind of wanted to take this video and just show you some things that I'm using, like you know, some stuff I used today, some stuff I've been using lately. And because this is mainly like crafting and coloring and fountain pen and writing and all that kind of stuff, what I thought I would do is I thought I would show you things that I'm using as far as my planners go. I thought I'd show you my current journals and my current fountain pens I have inked up and what ink I have in them and so forth, and also, like, you know, what makeup I'm wearing too. So yeah, I just thought I would go ahead and talk about just things that I'm using on a day-to-day basis right now, and just kind of show you what I got. As for something different on the channel, you know, what they say is the variety is the spice of life, and just to kind of keep things different and new and fresh, yeah, I thought I would just kind of show that to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around, and I think I'm gonna, because we're kind of starting here with my face, you kind of see that. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll start out with the makeup I am wearing today. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'll meet you back at my table. Okay, you guys, I have to show you this. I figured before I would get to my table, I have to show you Alex. He is on the floor underneath my table. There's my table. And then there is Alex. He is all kind of curled up into that little ball down there. But yeah, he likes to go under the table. You know, especially like when I'm working, you know, I guess that makes him feel safe. But yeah, so there is Alex. Isn't he cute? All right, guys, for sure, we're going to go ahead and meet you back at my tabletop. Okay, everybody, so on with the makeup. Now, let me just kind of show you what I am wearing today. So this product is no longer available. I used this for my foundation today. This is a Tinted Moisturizer in Buff Natural. This was from Mark. You would get this from Avon, but Avon discontinued the Mark line, I think last year, so this is no longer available. This is pretty old. I'm trying to get rid of some of my old stuff, but yeah, so this is a really nice tinted moisturizer from Mark. I like it. I like it a lot. And then what I used for the setting powder, this is from Mary Kay. This is a translucent powder in Ivory 1. Okay, so again, this is pretty old too, but it's got like, that's what that looks like. So I've still got quite a bit in here, but I kind of put this over my makeup to set it. Well, there's that. Oh, and that is in the shade Ivory 1, if I didn't say. Okay. So for my blush today, for my contour and everything, I use this CoverGirl. It says Instant Cheekbones. Okay. And I think this is pretty new. I think I got this pretty recently, I'm thinking. I might have actually even showed this in a haul video. So it's got, if you open it up, it's got this, I kind of use this for a blush. I use this for a contour, and then this you could actually use for a highlight. I mean, you can do anything you want with it, but you know, this is what I used today. Well, there's that. All right. I also used, let's see. I also used this eye primer from Mary Kay. So this is what I put on before I put on my eyeshadow. And I like to wear a primer because this kind of helps your eyeshadow to stick and last longer. Okay, and then I also used this concealer. I used this under my eyes. This is in the shade Ivory 2. This is also from Mary Kay. Can you guys tell I like my Mary Kay? Yeah, so used a lot of Mary Kay today, but yeah, so that's the concealer I used, and then the eye primer. Okay, and let me see. So for my eyeshadow, I used this. Now this is very, 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 very old. I used this from NARS. This is a eyeshadow duo. Okay, it's this purple color. I think it's like José Poupée, whatever. I don't speak French. I sound really stupid saying it, but yeah, I did use this purple. I used this as my lid color, and then just kind of used this for some like shadowing and stuff like in my crease area. So there's that. And like I said, it's really old. I've had it like forever and it's coming apart. Like I kind of expect this top to come off at any moment, but yeah, so it's been around the block a while. What else? Okay, so for my mascara, I use this Lash Love mascara by Mary Kay. This is in the I Heart Black shade, and again, this is pretty old too. This is about on its last legs, but yeah, I wanted to finish, I'm trying to finish up some of this old stuff, yeah, but there's that. Really like this mascara. This is nice mascara. Okay, and for the eyeliner, I used, again, Mary Kay. This is a Mary Kay eyeliner in deep brown. That's what I use. It's a pencil eyeliner. So hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. They have very, very, very really great, just easy to use eyeliner. And let me tell you guys, you know, I used to suck at doing eyeliner. I totally used to suck at doing eyeliner. You know, being visually impaired, it just was not easy at all. But I'm actually getting pretty good at it. I'm actually getting pretty good at it. And this stuff, and like, you know, they have other colors too, but this stuff really helped. Let me tell you. And then for my lipstick today, I used Mary Kay. This is in the shade of Sheer Blush. And there's what that looks like. Okay. All right, so that is what I am wearing for makeup today. All right, let's go ahead and move on with the journals and fountain pens and stuff. So I will be right back. Alright guys, so before I show you the journals and stuff, I thought I would go ahead and give you a little update on the room in case you guys haven't seen it. So when I did my sanctuary tour and stuff, which I will go ahead and link that video down in the description section, we didn't have some stuff up that we have now. So I now have one shelf unit, like one wall shelf unit. I am gonna have another one on the opposite side of the room at some point, but for right now I do have the one, and I want to go ahead and show you what I have on here. So on this shelf unit I have just, you know, pretty much like color pencils, my color pencil cases. I have an Amazon Alexa over there, as you can see right there. And then on the second row, more color pencil cases and stuff. So this was everything I had over on that one dresser during the tour. So I went ahead and put everything on the shelf. That container right there has a bunch of stamps. So that's not color pencils, but that envelope looking thing, that accordion file, has a bunch of stamps. And then let me go ahead and step up onto my stool here, and I'll show you what I have on my top row. Oh, if I can get up here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm not very agile. Oh my goodness. So, all right. That's my second row, more color pencils, of course. So up here I have some of my Cabbage Patch Kids. Okay, so there's my soft sculpture. And in part 3, I actually showed you parts 1 and 2 of my Cabbage Patch Kid collection. I still need to upload part 3. So in part 3, you're going to see these soft sculpture kids in detail. And then here's a couple of Babyland exclusives. And then here I have, I don't know if we can see it, but I'm gonna have to move it a little bit. It's this piece of wood is kind of hiding it. But over here I have the box with Caleb's. Let me try to get where you can see it a little bit better. In here I have the box with Caleb's ashes. So he comes back in this wooden box, you know, from the veterinary clinic. And so on the little piece right there, it says Caleb. Can you guys see that? Let me try to get, sorry guys, I'm not trying to make you sick or anything, but there we go. Trying to get it to focus, but that says Caleb. So inside is his ashes. So I kind of got him up here, up top in his little special place of honor. And he's just kind of right in front of some of my Cabbage Patch Kids. So there, he's right there. Okay. I kind of have him, he really loved being in here in the sanctuary. And so I kind of put him up on the highest shelf. That way he can kind of watch over everything. Not that he isn't already, but you know, I kind of put him in the little place of honor right there. Okay, so I'm going to get down off of the stool and I'll meet you back at my table. Okay guys, a couple more things to show you. Before we get into the journals and stuff, here's Caleb's paw print. Yep, there's this little paw print. Okay. And then I wanted to show you guys a picture that my husband did for me. He fixed this up for me. We had, this is like we had like a plaque with an old certificate in it. So he took it apart and we put this print, we put this picture of Caleb in it. So we're going to hang it up on my wall in here. So yeah, there's my sweet Caleb. So yeah, we're going to hang it up on one of my walls in here, but try to get it, I'll just try to kind of pan around so you guys can see it. But yeah, it's a pretty big plaque. It's like I want to say like a 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11, something like that. But anyway, there's that. All right, guys, another thing I wanted to show you guys is this really, really nice plaque that one of our Lions clubs made for me. I actually got this this past weekend when we went to our cabinet meeting. We actually had an in-person meeting, believe it or not, for the District Lions Club. And so one of the Lions clubs in our district made this little plaque for me, and when they heard about Caleb, so it's you know, just on a piece of wood, and it says, "No longer by our sides, but forever in our hearts." This is Caleb, and they did like a little paw print right there, and they put his name on there. So I thought that was really, really, really very sweet that, you know, that they made that for me, and so they presented it to me at the meeting. So that about made me cry, I'm telling you. That was, and then they gave me a really beautiful card which each member signed. So, you know, I was really I was not expecting this at all, let me tell you. This was like total surprise. So this was nice. This was super nice. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and look at the journals and fountain pens and stuff that I am using now. So anyway, my current journals, let me go ahead and show you my current journals. So this journal here is, I'm going to lift up the camera just a little bit so that we can get everything in frame. I kind of feel like we're not showing everything. But anyway, this journal here is a leather journal, and it's one of those like medieval style journals. And so it's got a wraparound closure. It's got like a little strap that wraps around it. And so it just comes open like this, and I'm not going to show anything I wrote, but here's what it's going to look like. It's got kind of this like handmade kind of paper kind of deal. And let me just show you how far I am in it. Let's see. I'll try to show you how much I have left. Okay, so I used up this much here. Okay, can you guys see that? And then I have this much remaining. So I got just under half to go. I got like, I don't know, I'd say about maybe a third left to go. So I used up maybe 2/3 of it, and then I have maybe a third left to go. And I've actually been very good about writing every day what I've been doing. And now this journal here is all writing, like it's all just writing here, you know, just all writing. And I use my fountain pens in them every, you know, like 99.9% of the time when I write, I use my fountain pens. And so what I've been doing is in the morning while we sit at the table and have espresso, well, cappuccino for me, I've been taking to doing my journal entries. And so this kind of keeps me to where I write in my journal every day, so which is great. So it's like one of those handmade journals, and it's got like, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8 signatures in there. So as you can see, it's tied together. But yeah, I think I have like 8 signatures in this journal. So that's my everyday kind of like writing style journal. This journal here is a Tomoe River paper notebook. It's just blank Tomoe River paper. It is an A5 size. Now, what I have on here is a Hobonichi cover. I think this was the Lucy Locket cover. that I got several years back. And so this journal is my more, and I'm not very far into it. I really need to get back into doing this. It's kind of one of those that I just kind of do like when I get in the mood for it. This kind of replaced my Hobonichi, because I used to do an actual Hobonichi, but I got to where like I didn't do it every day, and I was wasting paper, so I decided to get one of these so that it wasn't predated, and just be able to have the freedom to do it whenever I felt like it, you know, kind of thing. But this is my more creative outlet journal. So yeah, this is where I put like pictures and just kind of do more like scrapbooking type stuff in there. But it's Tomoe River paper. It's a notebook from Nanami paper, and I put it in a actual Hobonichi cover. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see, this journal here, this is, and I'll take it out of the cover here, but this is an A5 Traveler's Notebook type journal. And now I got the Traveler's Notebook cover, and then I had to get the notebooks like separately, but this is more of my writer's notebook. So I don't have anything in the pockets or anything, but this is my, like more of my, let's see, I think it's gonna go this way. This is more of my writer's notebook type of journal. So I just have several notebooks in here that I use for just different like writing projects and stuff. This is a Tomoe River notebook, Tomoe River paper notebook. Here's another Tomoe River paper. And then I have a Clairefontaine journal in here. So this is just like a regular Clairefontaine journal, lined notebook. And then this here is just this paper here is pretty thin. I got that from Amazon. But I use this as more of a writer's notebook. I actually had this notebook custom made, and I forgot the place that I got this from. If you're interested in something like this, I can look it up, and I can leave a link there. But yeah, I can't remember the exact place I got this thing from, but yeah, but I actually had this one custom made. It is a Galaxy cover, and I should put the elastic back on this one. It's a Galaxy cover, and I was, when I had this made, now this isn't the cheapest thing in the world, I'm going to tell you that. This Traveler's Notebook cover is not the cheapest thing in the world at all, but it is handmade. She actually cut the leather, she painted the leather into the Galaxy design. So, you know, she puts a lot of work into these things. So, it's totally well worth the money I spent on this. I mean, it is, you know, bona fide leather. It's very, very well made. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, that is actually my writer's notebook journal. Okay. And then the next journal I have is this one here. This is a Peter Popper Press journal called Tree of Life journal. And this one is actually my dream journal. Okay, so Tree of Life. This is my dream journal. This is just what I use to write down the dreams that I have. And I haven't gotten very far into it. I started it, and then I kind of like slacked off of it, but I need to get back into it because I think it kind of helps to sort of decipher the dreams. And when you go back and read your dream journal, I mean, just the wacky dreams you have, I mean, you will just totally crack up. So I need to get back into this journal. Now, I do have other journals, and those are my character journals. Those are the ones where I make up a character and I write in the journal, you know, as if I'm keeping the diary of that character. And I'm not showing those today because I honestly haven't messed with them in quite a while. And, you know, that's kind of another video in itself. I mean, if you're interested in seeing something like that, I will show them. I did actually make another video about that quite a long time ago, but again, I haven't really messed with them lately. So I decided not to show them just because I haven't really done anything with them lately. But those are the ones that I use pretty regularly right now. So let me go ahead and get into the planners that I have. Now, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a video of my current planner setup and so forth, which is, it's actually been quite a while since I've done one of those. And I'm going to go ahead and lower the tripod for this. So it's been a while since I've actually done like a planner video, but I am going to make a current planner setup. what I'm doing is I'm actually tweaking. I'm tweaking the inserts right now, so that's why I haven't really done anything like that lately. But I keep a personal size planner. The one that I carry with me, I keep it in this like protective bag. That way it doesn't ding up my planner when it's in my purse. So this planner now, just feast your eyes and just, you know, sometimes it's gonna, it's one of those like real shiny ones. So when the bright light hits it, it's gonna kind of be really shiny. But this is a rose gold Saffiano. This is a Filofax Saffiano. Yeah, I believe this is a Saffiano. Yeah, this is a Filofax Saffiano in personal size, and this is a rose gold one. And so this is the one that I keep in my purse for, and I don't have anything in the pockets right now. It's not really been that long since I moved into this one, so I haven't really like fixed up like any of the pockets or anything in it. So these are kind of blank right now, but I do have a notebook in here for, oh gosh, what I have in here. This is my reading list. This is a field notes book, and so I have in here, I keep track of all the books that I've read by month and so forth in here, and I keep it in every one of my Filofaxes that I keep this in my current personal Filofax that I use. But this Filofax I keep in my purse. Like, now I do change them out. So this is not the only personal Filofax I have, but I change them out. And when I feel like, I kind of change it like I do my purse, you know, like how you change out your purse. I change out my planners. So, but this is the one that I'm currently in, and so this is what I have in here right now. I don't have, like I said, I'm kind of tweaking the insides of it right now, the inserts. So when I have it set up the way I want it to have it set up, I will do a current planner setup in there. But that's the one that I normally, this is my kind of on-the-go planner, my personal planner, okay? And so, like I said, anytime I take a personal planner in my purse, the one that I'm currently using, I put it in this little protective sleeve just to protect the planner so I can extend the life of my planner. Now, on the same note, I have its equivalent. This is an A5 of that same planner. So let me just kind of show you guys. So I showed you the personal planner, the personal size planner, but I do have the A5 equivalent. So personal and then the A5 one. Okay, so also, this is a Filofax Saffiano. And again, I'm tweaking the insides of this A5 planner. So once I get it to my satisfaction, I will do a planner setup. You're probably going, all right, why do you have two planners? Like, why do you have a personal? Why do you have an A5 one? Well, I put different things in each of these planners. So I keep, you know, I keep like different things in each planner. So yeah, but once I get it tweaked up to my satisfaction, I will show you how I have it set up. And I'll show you just how I kind of use them in conjunction with each other. So yeah, there's that. Now this A5 one, this is a stay-at-home planner. I normally do not put this into a purse because it is so big that I don't have a purse big enough to hold this at the moment. So I normally take a personal size with me in my purse and then just keep an A5 like kind of like as a stay-at-home, kind of like a desk planner kind of thing. Now also here is a traveler's notebook. Now sometimes I will go back and forth between a personal rings planner and a traveler's notebook, or I will use it in conjunction with something like this. Okay, so now this is the one that I've been using for quite a long time. I have not changed out my traveler's notebook in quite a while. So this is I think this one is called My Fair Lady, and I think this was from like Prima Marketing. This one was from Prima Marketing, and I think this one was called My Fair Lady. And so it's got, it's black, kind of patent leather, maybe it's PU leather, I don't know, but it's got like shiny, you know, shiny stuff on it. And so sometimes, like, as I said, I will go back and forth between this planner and something like this, or I will use it in conjunction, like sometimes, and I'm not going to show you the front of it or anything because there's some personal stuff in there, but like I have a zipper pocket that I would keep money in. I have like a brain dump journal here, kind of like, or no, this one here is actually like when I do some traveling, like if I go out of town, I will take one of these inserts and just use it for like an out of town journal. That way I don't have to take my current one. That way I don't have to be fearful of like if I were to lose it or something. And then I have like a zipper pocket in here, and then I have like a brain dump in here. Or no, this is a weekly planner. This here is a weekly planner. So sometimes like if I want to do some other planning, I will do that, and I will often decorate it. And you guys have seen me do a plan with me in something like this. And then in here is like a monthly planner. Okay, so I got like a monthly planner in here. Undated. I always keep like undated stuff in here because then I can have the freedom of going back and forth depending on what I am in the mood for. And then this here is a brain dump. I just have like just all kinds of just random notes and stuff in here. Just things, you know, just things. So yeah, that's what I have in there. Okay, so those are my current planners and journals. Now let me go ahead and show you the fountain pens that I have inked up. Okay, and I'll show you, let's see, let me get to my page, and I keep a running list of what fountain pens I have inked up and which date that I inked certain ones up. And then I have this page here that I wrote kind of everything on, so I'll show you what the ink looks like with each fountain pen that is inked up. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the fountain pens. All right, so I have this three sleeve fountain pen case. It's a leather case. And so I have 3 pens in here because, like I said, the other day we had a meeting, and so I went traveling. And so I always try to keep like 3 fountain pens with me in a case like this, and I have like 2 cases like this. So anyway, this first one is my TWSBI Classic. Okay. And let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. Here is the nib on this one. So this my TWSBI Classic, and then in this TWSBI Classic is Pelican Blue Black. Okay, so here is what that ink looks like. Just kind of above my thumb there. TWSBI Classic Pelican Blue Black. Okay. And now I keep quite a few pens inked up because I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of journal keeping. I do a lot of writing, so I keep quite a few pens inked up. So this one here is my TWSBI VAC. Okay. So as you can see, there's the ink sloshing around in there. Can you guys see that? So here is what this nib looks like so. Okay. And this is really nice. It's clear. You can definitely see what the ink looks like sloshing around in there. And in my TWSBI VAC, I do believe I have Diamine Majestic Blue. So, let's see. I'm just looking at my page here to make sure. So yes, TWSBI VAC. This is, okay, right above my finger, TWSBI VAC Diamine Majestic Blue. It's pretty dark. You guys see that? Okay, and then in this is, the third one here is an Aurora from Aurora. This is an Ypsilon, my Aurora Ypsilon. And actually this used to be my husband's pen, but he decided that he didn't really care for it anymore. He said the nib was too short, like it was like out of proportion. So I got it, and it's like a, you know, just a really nice, I don't know, $50-ish fountain pen. So I like it, and it's a heck of a awesome writer. Like, it feels so good to write with. So this one has, let me find my page. Let me find my page here. So let's see, Aurora Ypsilon. This one has Pelican Edelstein Sapphire. Okay, there it is right there. Can you guys see that? Aurora Ypsilon Pelican Edelstein Sapphire. And this was like an ink of the year. So this is like a limited edition ink right there, but it's very pretty, as you can see. So that's what I had in my 3-pen case when I was traveling the other day. Now in this case, now this is where all of my inked up fountain pens stay, especially if I'm just staying at home. So I used to have the 3 that were in here. They used to be in here and I just haven't put them back yet. Because sometimes, like, you know, with the ones that I travel with, I will change them out. Like, I will alternate. But let me just kind of show you what we have here. So in this part here, this is my Visconti Opera Master. Now this pen is very, very high value. It is definitely on the pricey side. I actually got this for very, very reasonable. But normally, like, if you're going to get a pen like this, it is very much on the pricey side. So it is a magnetic, you kind of twist it, and it has like a magnetic thing, you know, so there's the nib, okay, and then it just twists on like that. It's got a very distinctive clip, as you guys can probably see, but again, it's clear and you can definitely see the ink sloshing around in there. It is a vac filler, so this is a Opera Master. This is definitely a vacuumatic. And so in this one I have, let me see here, in this one I have, okay, in this one, in my Opera Master, can you guys see that? Visconti Opera Master, and I wrote downhill, guys. I can't write in a straight line. Visconti Opera Master, this is Omas Arco, which is a Pilot Iroshizuku ink. But there's what that looks like. And you guys see just kind of above my finger, right there on that first line. Okay, so there's my Opera Master. Oops. All right, there is my Opera Master. This next pen is a Mont Blanc. This is a special edition Mont Blanc 149. This is a sterling silver. And let me go ahead and show you what I have. Actually, let me show you the nib. That's what that's going to look like. Okay. And this is a piston filler. So in this pen, I have, what do I have? Okay, sterling silver. What I have is mint Mont Blanc. This is a Mont Blanc pen. And so I have J. Urban Diablo Mente. And I cannot pronounce that to save my soul. But it's a pretty mint green color right there. Can you guys see that? It's a pretty mint green color. And then I have, now also this pen is on the pricier side as well. You know, it's sterling silver. This next pen is also a Mont Blanc. This is a regular Mont Blanc 149. Okay. This pen is also kind of on the expensive side. This is a higher end pen. So sometimes I have like higher end pens, and then sometimes like I have lesser expensive pens. So I kind of run the, I do run the scale. So I don't want you guys to think, oh, she just does like higher end pens. Well, I have quite a few higher end pens, but I've also got ones that aren't that. So anyway, in that Mont Blanc 149, I have Diamine Aqua Lagoon. Okay, so if you guys can kind of see just above my finger, Mont Blanc 149, Diamine Aqua Lagoon. Okay, that's a very, very pretty kind of turquoisey color. And then in my next pen, I have another Mont Blanc. I kind of got like on my Mont Blanc kick. I'm not gonna lie. I got on my Mont Blanc kick. Now this is a slightly smaller pen. This is a Mont Blanc 146. Okay, so it's it's kind of like the same kind of design as a 149, but it's slightly smaller. So again, here is what the nib looks like. So a little bit lesser expensive than a 149, but you're still going to end up paying, I'd say this pen is like anywhere from $300 to $400. But keep in mind, a fountain pen, you guys, like if you take care of it, it's going to last you a very, very long time. It is an investment, especially if you get one that's more expensive. Like this has got like the gold accents. This has got a gold nib. So these ones are going to be more expensive. But when you get into fountain pens, and if you want something nicer, just keep in mind that, you know, if you take care of them, they're going to last you a lifetime. So it's not going to be your throwaway, Bic stick or anything like that. So even though you are forking over an investment, especially for something that is on the pricey end, you're gonna have a good buddy for the rest of your life, because you can reuse that pen, and you just have to, when your ink runs out, you just flush it out, you clean it out, and then you re-ink it, and you know, off you go again. So these definitely are not disposable. They are going to last you a lifetime if you treat them nicely. So in this Mont Blanc 146, I have Diamine Sapphire Blue. Whoops. Angle the camera here just a little bit. There we go. Mont Blanc 146 Diamine Sapphire Blue. Can you guys see that right there, just kind of above my finger? Okay. Now this next pen is, this is going to be one that is not going to be, it's going to be in the more inexpensive side. This pen, this is a Conklin Durograph, and this pen would run you in the neighborhood of like 50 bucks, but it is very pretty. It's a very, very pretty pen. Okay, so I think we got this off of Anderson Pens. Okay, so as I said, this pen would run you in the neighborhood of 50 bucks. So if you don't want to invest in something like, you know, like a Mont Blanc or something, then you can get something that that isn't going to run you very high in the wallet or pocketbook, and then you can try out a fountain pen and see if it's something that you're going to like. But this, as I said, this pen would run you in the neighborhood of 50 bucks. Okay, so this is a cartridge converter pen, and there's what the nib looks like. And by cartridge converter, I mean, let me show you. So we screw off the section here, or we screw off the back end here, and then a cartridge converter is, it looks like something like this. So this part would come off. Okay, when you're going to clean it, this part would come off, and then to ink it back up and stuff, you would just put it onto your back onto your pen like that. So this is a modern fountain pen. This is one of your modern day fountain pens. Okay, so in this pen I have Diamine Claret, I think. Let me just make sure. Put back this pen. So I mean, I have like the whole gamut of pens here. So in this Conklin pen, I have Diamine Claret, which it kind of looks like a red wine color right there. Can you guys see that? Conklin Durograph that says Diamine Claret. Can you guys see that? All right, so, all right, I showed you that one. Okay. Now, the next pen is going to be my Omas Arco. Now, again, this pen, this was a limited edition pen. Okay, so let me show you what this is going to look like. This is a limited edition pen. So in order to find a pen like this, you're going to have to go to pen shows. You're going to have to look on like eBay. You're going to have to contact, you know, pen people to see if you can find something like this. But I'm going to tell you right now, because this was a limited edition and because Omas really isn't around anymore. I think they went belly up. Yeah, they went belly up a few years ago. And then I think somebody bought them out again. But because Omas, as they were, really aren't around anymore, this pen is pretty rare. And so to find a pen like this, you're going to pay a premium to find a pen like this. So just wanted to kind of, you know, let you know about this one. But a pen like this, like I said, this is very rare and it's very expensive. So I just wanted to kind of warn you guys that, because I know you're going to say, oh, it's a beautiful pen. It really is. It's a beautiful pen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But just know that to find a pen like this, it's gonna run you a lot of money. So, you know, I just wanted to kind of give you fair warning about that. But let me show you what the nib looks like on this one. And again, it has a gold nib. It's got gold accents and stuff. Okay, so there's that. And in this pen, let me go ahead and bring up my page and I'll show you the ink I have in this pen. Okay, whoops, try to get it back on there. Oops, didn't quite get it into the hole. All right, so I want to make sure that I have this pen secure. There we go. I like to have my pens in, there's like a top and a bottom band right there, and I like to have my pen secured in both ones. But my Omas Arco has Pelican Brilliant Brown. Pelican Brilliant Brown. Can you guys see that? Omas Arco Pelican Brilliant Brown. That is a very, very pretty ink color. If you can find a brown color that is really pretty, you will enjoy it highly. I think that is all the fountain pens I have inked up at the moment. So I showed you my current fountain pens and the inks that I have in them. And I keep my inked up fountain pens, like I said, in a case like this. Or if I'm going somewhere, I take I take a 3-sleeve leather pen case with me to put in my purse. There's my current fountain pens and all the ink colors I have. Another thing I have that I use is my iPhone, okay? And let me just show you what I am currently doing with it. Well, except for like talking, like obviously it gets used as a phone. But what I do is I listen to a lot of audiobooks on my phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my Audible app like so. And as you can see at the moment, I am listening to Cujo. And this is Cujo by Stephen King. Now, I have actually listened to this book quite a number of times. I know exactly how the story is going to go. I know what happens in the story because as I said, I've read this book several times. And I guess, you know, with losing Caleb so soon, I guess I'm kind of a glutton for punishment for listening to something like that. But what do, you know? That's the current book. Jeez, that's a current book that I'm listening to right now, and I wanted to show you guys that. I forgot to show you my current coloring page that I'm doing. So this is going to be the last thing that I'm going to show you guys. So I'm actually coloring in this coloring book here at the moment, and this is called Infinite Designs Coloring Book. And it's by Muncie Handler, and this is a Dover coloring book. This is a Dover Publications coloring book. Okay, so you can see that it's got like some 3D patterns and geometrics in here, but I am coloring at the moment. Let me show you what I'm doing. So this is what I'm doing at the moment. This is my current coloring page. Let me go ahead and lift this camera up just a little bit so we can see it a little bit better. So this is my current coloring page that I am working on at the moment, and the pencils that I am using are, let's see, what did I do with them here? What did I do with them? Here they are on my shelf. So the current pencils that I'm using are in this case right here, in this black case. And so these are my Koh-i-Noor Polycolor color pencils that I'm using at the moment. And so I have them in this case here. I haven't really used these very much, you guys. I mean, you can see that they're like practically new. Like I got these a long time ago, but they're like practically new. I haven't really used them very much. But what I'm doing is the pencil that, because I kind of had to stop in the middle of the page. So what I have now is, I think I turned the pencil upside down that I'm using. Let me kind of get to the front. So yeah, the pencils that I'm using right now to color this stuff in, I have them upside down. That way I wouldn't forget like which pencils that I'm using. So like this one here is what I'm using that I turned upside down at the moment. Right there. And then I think I have another one. Yep, and then this one here. So I turn them upside down, like if I have to stop in the middle of like a page or something, I turn it upside down so I know which ones to grab. So that's my current coloring page. So there's that. Alright guys, so that is what I am currently using at the moment as far as coloring, as far as fountain pens and journals and planners, and what I'm currently reading, and the makeup that I'm wearing today. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this stuff. I really do. If you would like to see videos like this, you know, kind of like, you know, this kind of content, like if you want to see what I'm using from time to time, and you know, what my current favorites are in different things. I've watched a lot of those videos, but I haven't really done any of that myself. But if you're interested in seeing some more like that, I can definitely do them. Just let me know. I'd certainly be glad to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button. Don't forget to share the video, leave a comment and tell me what you think. Subscribe to the channel, and of course hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos are uploaded. Welcome to everybody who is new, and thank you for being here, and hello and goodbye to everyone who has been here for a long time, because we're going to wrap things up now. And for those of you that are new, anybody that subscribes here, because I am a golden retriever fanatic, you know, and so anybody who subscribes here are called my little goldies, and I am Mama Goldie. So yeah, so anybody who comes to my channel and subscribes and views my videos regularly, they are my little goldies. Yep. So anyway, so that's why I always start and end my video with my little goldies. Yep. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end here. Pound the table, why not, for good measure. All right, guys, you have a great day, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. All right, bye, my little goldies.